But you like to shoot as many deer as I do. Well, you probably ought to get into your own butchering. Oh, smiling. You're just smiling. Yeah? You gonna come over here and talk to the camera? Okay. Well, Sydney likes to play in the boat while I work down here, but this is my butcher room down here below the garage. And I got this buck hanging here yet. I got 2 of the 3 deer that I shot there last week. I got them skun out here and cut off the bone this week. And this buck is the last one to do. It's a Friday night, but gotta get it deboned. So I'm gonna get this meat ready to smoke and grind and whatever else I'm gonna do. Tomorrow I'm gonna make some sausages and some bratwurst and some jerky. So I went and borrowed her Pabst grinder, and I bought a stuffer off Amazon this week, and then I stopped at Whispering Pines and got, which is a store out by my work, I got High Country bratwurst seasoning, AC leg brand sausage, pork sausage is what it is, seasoning, and I got the High Country teriyaki jerky mix as well. So I'm gonna try to crank out making up some of this deer meat tomorrow. Well, it's the last day of rifle season, but it's supposed to rain, so may as well stay home and get this meat taken care of. And next time I'll be hunting will be with the flintlock here in the late season after Christmas. So. Start by getting rid of anything I don't want, scraps wise. Any claw and fat. When you hit a deer with this rifle, you get a lot of this crap on top. Try to dispose of that and get to where the meat's clean. Once you get to the clean meat, trim it off and throw it in the bucket for grinding. Well, we're getting there, about halfway done. Alright, are we about done, Sydney? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, there's a scrap bucket, that's a couple deer's worth. And here's jerky that I sliced. You know, that's all hind quarter meat there. That'll make, you know, good jerky. And then I'm got a piece of hind quarter here yet I'm going to slice up, and then this is all grind meat, which is the majority of it. So mesquite chips. We got bacon ends and pork trimmings. Bacon ends for the bratwurst. Pork ends are for the sausages. Got the bratwurst seasoning. I got the sausage seasoning. I got casings. I got jerky. I got teriyaki jerky and regular jerky. And I got two of the cloth bags and cure. I'm going to try to make some sweet Lebanon bologna. And with 3 deer last week, we got plenty of meat. I got a shoulder that I smoked in my old smoker this week with maplewood. I smoked some of that. We're gonna can a jar of smoked meat, and we're gonna can a few jars of regular cubed meat. Everything's cubed up already. You can see you put how much salt on top?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon salt on top. You leave a little bit of room there.
No, don't add any liquid.
Don't add any liquid. That's just meat with salt. That's all that is. Cubed meat and salt. Don't overthink it. You can add any spice you want, but salt you need to add, and just the meat. So you put that on, you just snug it.
Not too tight.
Not too tight. Just snug it by hand, it'll seal then. So there's your canner. And then you put it in the canner for 3 hours. And do you boil it?
Yes, bring it to a rolling boil and then leave it in for 3 hours.
Okay. And then you let them sit on the counter and they will pop and seal. So my wife made a comment that if the meat is cold, so your jars are cold.
If you just get it out of the fridge.
Yeah, you're gonna want to set it down in real easy. That way it doesn't
Cracker jars.
Cracker jars, and you got a big old mess, and you're all mad, and you never want to do it again. And then you basically put it in there to simmer for 3 hours. Okay, so there's you want your water level about a ½ inch down from the bottom of your lid, and bring it to a boil. We actually ended up having to do 2 more jars over because we tried to put them in slow, but they broke the bottoms out from the temperature change. Well, once the jars are out, you take them and set them out here on a towel like that and let them cool. Give them about a day. That way everything seals and the lid should all seal. They should all be dipped down. And this is regular canned deer meat, like I said. Real simple. You can just put it in any shelving anywhere in the basement and it'll keep for years. No water added, just salt on top. And I'm going to try out this stuff here. I did a couple jars of smoked. I smoked a deer shoulder and then I cubed it. So we'll see if that gives it any different flavor. Down here in the cellar we have pickles and red beets and green beans, and then there's your canned deer meat ready to go. This canned meat here is actually from 2016, so it's 3 years old, but sometimes I take it to work and split it between 2 days and eat it cold. Doesn't look most appetizing, but I tell you what, it's really good. So here's the bacon. Grinding the bacon ends to add with the already ground deer meat. I do 1/3 mixture, which is I did 20 pounds of deer meat to 10 pounds of bacon ends. So once you get this done, you mix it up. I'm mixing up, this is the bacon that I ground with a coarse grinder with deer meat, and I'm just mixing all this pork in with the deer, just folding it over and mixing it in my hand, which I'm going to double grind it. I got to mix the seasoning in here next. So I'm doing this, mixing it up, and then I'm going to put seasoning in and mix it, and then I'll grind it all. So it's a lot of mixing. Alright, so we got the meat mixed mostly here with the pork ends, the bacon ends, and the deer meat, and I just kind of packed it flat. Now my wife and daughter are going to mix a little of the seasoning in across the top and the cure.
Yep, you just hold it for just a second. That all smells good.
Add a little water too, if you would. Just pour a little one across the top. Yep.
You helping Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Mm-hmm. Daddy, you need to mold this?
I do. You gonna put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Just dump the rest in there, sprinkle it across the top. Nope. There you go. Alright, kiddo, good job. So now I'm just regrinding the meat. This is twice ground, that's what we had mixed and ground. So everything's seasoned after this, then we'll stuff them. This takes a lot of time because it doesn't want to go down through easy without pressure. Alright, so there's the skins for the sausages soaking in warm water. We got the stuffer ready to go. Alright, these are just some ash arrow shafts that I had made. But you know what, I'll just hang these sausages on here. That should work fine. that should hold up fine. So I'll just hang this in here. Hopefully it won't snap. That would not be good. Now what you do to you get your fire going, this is just a cold smoke. Put your tin over there. It won't let it catch fire. And you can regulate how much smoke's going. You know, you can snuff it out that way. You open it up. You don't want to open it too much that it starts burning. You don't want heat in there. You just want cold smoke. Now maple will keep a good smoke too, but I don't want to just use mesquite. I'll mix a little maple in too.